Thank you very much for joining us on this very special occasion. We would now like to play the photo slideshow, memorizing Dr. Koo and his achievements. May I now invite the Chairman of the Asian Bankers Association, Mr. Lorenzo V. Tan, to make his opening remarks. Mr. Tan, please.
The growth of the ABA to what it is today has been due in large part to the dedication and commitment of one eminent person, the late Dr. Jeffrey L.S. Koo. Dr. Koo was involved from the beginning, from the conceptualization to the implementation of many of the activities that have contributed to the growth of the ABA as a regional organization. While Dr. Koo did not formally serve as chairman of the ABA, he was designated honorary chairman of ABA in 1984 for his unwavering interest and support of the ABA. And in 1996, he was conferred the title of Chairman Emeritus for bringing Asian bankers together under the ABA. Dr. Koo also continually served as the chairman of the ABA Advisory Council until he passed away in December 2012. As you may know, the Advisory Council is composed of former ABA chairmen who provide advice and valuable guidance on the policy directions of the association. Dr. Koo was a giant among Asian businessmen and bankers. He rubbed shoulders with other eminent bankers who shared parallel lofty visions for the growth of their respective countries' economies and development of financial systems and the strength of Asia as a whole, through the growing strength of Asian banks. To name a few, these distinguished names include Dr. Amway Viravan, former chairman of the Executive Board of Bangkok Bank, Dr. David K.P. Lee, chairman and CEO of the Bank of East Asia, Dr. Mokhtar Riyadi, former chairman of the Lipo Banking Group, Indonesia, Mr. Chatri Soponpanich, chairman of the Bangkok Bank, Mr. Wee Cho Yao, chairman emeritus of UOB Singapore, Mr. Toyu Gyoten, former chairman of the Bank of Tokyo, and of course, RCBC's honorary chairman, Mr. Alfonso T. Yuchenko, who is currently also chairman emeritus of the ABA. Following Dr. Koo's path are three distinguished bankers from Taiwan who join us today. Mr. McKinney Chai, chairman of Mega International Commercial Bank, Dr. Yung San Lee, former Minister of Finance and former chairman of International Commercial Bank of China, and Ms. Susan Chang, former chairperson of Bank of Taiwan. Notably, Datuk Amir Shan Aziz, former CEO of Maybank Malaysia, Mr. Dong Soo Choi, former CEO of Chohung Bank Korea, Mr. Masayuki Oku, chairman of Sumitomo Mitsui Banking Corporation of Japan, served the ABA as chairman and have been stalwarts of the ABA Advisory Council. They dedicated their relative youth, drive, and wisdom to the aspirations of their respective businesses, their countries, and Asia. They pursued their dreams through the ebbs and flows of economic cycles, through regional and global financial crisis, through sometimes difficult political change, through progressive changes in technology to the benefit of their respective countries and countrymen. The late Dr. Koo was a pillar of strength in the Asian Bankers Association. These words that he said early on depict what he was able to do in his lifetime. The Asian bankers can do more for the businesses and industries in the region, thus helping accelerate economic development in all Asian countries. We continue to carry on with that vision in the ABA. The Board of Directors, the Advisory Council, officers and members of the Asian Bankers Association are honored and pleased to present the posthumous Lifetime Achievement Award to Dr. Jeffrey L.S. Koo in recognition for his commitment and dedication to the goals and aspirations of the ABA, and for his valuable guidance in helping steer the association towards its objective of promoting cooperation among ABA members in order to advance the interest of Asian bankers and the Asian banking community, and ultimately to help achieve economic growth and development of the Asia-Pacific region. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Tan.
For decades, Dr. Koo strived to advance economic diplomacy for Taiwan. Thanks to his vast international network and experience, Dr. Koo often accompanied our president on foreign visits, and he showed unparalleled efforts in enhancing international relations for Taiwan. Dr. Koo received many medals and honors from the President of the Republic of China and other heads of state, including being the first entrepreneur in Taiwan to be appointed ambassador at large, being awarded the Asia Pacific Finance Association's Personal Contribution Award by the President of the Philippines, Fidel Ramos, and receiving the Order of the Rising Sun Gold and Silver Star, Japan's highest honor for business people, in recognition of Dr. Koo's efforts in promoting economic relations between Taiwan and Japan. Dr. Koo was not only a well-known business leader, but he was also an outstanding diplomat who made remarkable contributions to Taiwan. As you know, Taiwan doesn't have many diplomatic allies around the world. The Central American region plays a very important role in our relations with other countries. From 1990 to 1996, I served as the Republic of China's ambassador to the Republic of Guatemala. And during that time, I strived to promote bilateral economic relations between Taiwan and Guatemala. At our request, Dr. Koo used his network to organize a Taiwan trade mission to Guatemala. We hosted a dinner party to introduce Dr. Koo's delegation to the local business community and the general public. It was the largest dinner party we ever hosted, with an attendance of more than 1,000 people. Thanks to Dr. Koo's trip, we increased trade volume with Guatemala and helped Taiwan strengthen its reputation as a reliable partner and friend. Yet this instance is only a very small part of Dr. Ku's contributions to our country and the region. Dr. Ku's affable personality, universal sense of humor were greatly appreciated and enjoyed by countless friends, and his contribution to social responsibility and global influence were highly respected by leaders all over the world. I can think of no more deserving person to be presented the Asian Bankers Association's posthumous Lifetime Achievement Award. It is a great privilege and honor for me to witness this important occasion. Thank you.
Thank you, Ambassador O. Now, may we now request ABU Chairman Mr. Wang and Mrs. Helen T to present to Mrs. Xinji Ku and Mr. Ku a posthumous lifetime achievement award to ABU founder and Chairman Emeritus, Dr. Jeffrey L. S.
I'd like to take this occasion in recognition of his important contribution to the establishment and growth of as a regional banking organization and in promoting cooperation among banking regulators presented to this occasion in April 2014. Signed on the last day of
I'm very much honored to give an appreciation speech on behalf of the CTBC Group. Since its inception 33 years ago, ABA has been growing stronger with the efforts and commitments of many people. Ambassador Alfonso Uchingo, one of the ABA's greatest chairperson, led the organization to build a very solid network of bankers in Asian regions. His bank, Rizal Commercial Bank Corporation, held several ABA annual meetings in Manila to facilitate the development of financial markets in Asia. During his chairmanship, he worked with Bankers Association of Philippines to initiate several critical projects to help prepare banks and regulators to implement the new capital accord. Dr. Li Yongshan, former chairman of ICBC, Mr. McKinney Tsai, the chairman of Mega Financial Holding Company, and Ms. Susan Chang, former chairperson of Taiwan Financial Holdings, were all former ABA chairpersons. During their terms, they were dedicated to strengthen and develop an Asian region banking systems, capital markets, and the capacity of regulators and central banks to deal with the volatility of financial markets in Asia. Dr. Ku always took great pleasure in working with all of ABA members, cherishing the warm friendship you have extended to him. The posthumous Lifetime Achievement Award is certainly a great honor to him, his family, and CTBC Group. We are extremely happy that we gather here today to recall our memory to Dr. Koo and try and to pay tribute to his contribution to the Asian Bankers Association and to society as a whole. I'm truly thankful that you have been a part of his life. I believe every moment he spent with each of you was a valuable memory for him. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Wu.